My name is Ayla, and I learned something important when my grandmother died. Some people only see dollar signs where love used to be. The entire estate? My cousin Marcus nearly shouted at the lawyer's office. Grandma Rose left everything to Ayla? The estate attorney, Mr. Peterson, adjusted his glasses. Yes, Mr. Caldwell. Your grandmother's will is very clear. The house, investments, and business holdings all go to Miss Ayla Hart. Marcus's sister Brenda leaned forward. This is ridiculous. Ayla manipulated her. Our grandmother was 87 years old and clearly not in her right mind. I can assure you, Mrs. Rose Caldwell was completely lucid when she updated her will 6 months ago, Mr. Peterson said firmly. I sat quietly, watching them. I'd spent every weekend with Grandma Rose for the past 5 years, took her to doctor's appointments, cooked her favorite meals, helped her manage her rental properties. Where were Marcus and Brenda during all that? Busy with their lives, showing up only on holidays with fake smiles and expensive wine. We're contesting this will, Marcus declared. Ayla obviously pressured her. Did I? I finally spoke. Is that what spending time with someone who actually loves you is called now? Brenda's eyes narrowed. You always were her favorite. You knew exactly what you were doing. Your grandmother left detailed letters explaining her decision, Mr. Peterson interjected. She specifically mentioned that Ayla was the only family member who visited regularly and genuinely cared for her well-being. Letters she probably dictated, Marcus snapped. Actually, they're handwritten and dated over several years, the attorney replied coolly. I watched Marcus's face turn red. How much is the estate worth? That's confidential, Mr. Peterson said. Approximately $4.2 million, I said quietly. The house is worth $1.8 million. The rental properties generate about $200,000 annually, and there are various investments. Marcus and Brenda exchanged glances. I could practically see the calculations running through their heads. We want what's rightfully ours, Brenda said. We're her grandchildren too. Then you should have acted like it while she was alive, I replied. Marcus stood up. We'll see you in court, Ayla. Our lawyer will be in touch. Grandma Rose would never have cut us out completely. You manipulated a sick elderly woman, and we're going to prove it. Mrs. Caldwell was not sick, Mr. Peterson objected. Save it, Brenda said, grabbing her purse. We know our rights. That money belongs to all of us, and we're not going to let some conniving little... I think we're done here, I interrupted calmly. After they stormed out, Mr. Peterson looked at me sympathetically. I'm sorry, Ayla. This is going to get messy. I know, I said. But I also know Grandma Rose knew exactly what she was doing. What I didn't tell him was that Grandma Rose had warned me this would happen. She'd prepared me for everything, including the trap she'd built into the inheritance that Marcus and Brenda were too greedy to see. 2 weeks later, I sat in my lawyer's office. Jennifer Chen was sharp, tough, and exactly who I needed. So they filed the contest? I asked. Yesterday, Jennifer confirmed. They're claiming undue influence, diminished capacity, and coercion. Pretty standard when greedy relatives smell money. What are our chances? Excellent. Your grandmother left us a mountain of evidence. Medical records showing perfect cognitive function, the dated letters, her financial advisor's testimony about her clear decision-making, and best of all, the videos, I finished. Jennifer smiled. The videos. Your grandmother was brilliant, Ayla. Recording herself explaining her wishes every month for 2 years? That's airtight. I pulled out my phone and showed her the calendar. I also have texts, photos from every visit, receipts from groceries I bought her, records of every doctor's appointment I took her to. Meanwhile, Marcus and Brenda visited maybe 5 times in 3 years. Their lawyer is Richard Stanton, Jennifer said. He's aggressive, but not particularly thorough. I actually feel sorry for him because he has no idea what he's walking into. What do you mean? Jennifer leaned back. Tell me, did your grandmother explain the full financial picture to you? She did, I said carefully. The estate is worth $4.2 million in assets, but the liabilities tell a different story, Jennifer finished. Did you review the documents I sent over? I did. The rental properties have significant deferred maintenance issues, totaling about $800,000. There's an outstanding business loan for $600,000, and the IRS has a lien for $450,000 in back taxes from her late husband's business dealings. Jennifer nodded. So the net value after debts is approximately $2.35 million. Still substantial, but not the windfall your cousins think they're getting. There's more, though, isn't there? I asked. There is. Your grandmother set up something very clever. The inheritance comes with a requirement that the heir must personally manage the rental properties and business interests for 5 years. They can't just sell everything off. And if they try, there are massive penalty clauses, taxes, fees, legal costs that would consume about 60% of the proceeds. I smiled. So if Marcus and Brenda force me to split the inheritance with them, they get stuck with the headaches, the debts, and the management requirements. Your grandmother knew they'd never actually do the work. They just want quick cash. What if we let them win? I asked quietly. Jennifer raised an eyebrow. Excuse me? Hear me out. What if we offer them a settlement? We admit that maybe they deserve something, and we split the estate. Ayla, you'd be giving up millions. Would I, though? If they take the inheritance, they take the debts and obligations too. The IRS lien alone would devastate them. Plus all those management requirements Grandma built in, they'd be legally bound. Jennifer sat forward, eyes widening. You want to give them exactly what they asked for and watch them drown. Grandma Rose told me once, give greedy people enough rope and they'll hang themselves. I think she meant it literally in the legal sense. This is brilliant, Jennifer said. But we need documentation. Every conversation, every offer, everything in writing. Already done, I said, pulling out a folder. I've been recording every interaction with them since the funeral. California is a 2-party consent state for calls, but in-person conversations where I'm a party are fair game for my own records. Perfect. Let's give them their rope. The mediation happened 3 weeks later. Marcus and Brenda sat across from me with Richard Stanton, their lawyer, who looked far too confident. We're prepared to offer a very generous settlement, Stanton began. My clients will accept 40% of the estate value. 40%, Jennifer scoffed. Of what your clients believe the estate to be worth. We have documentation showing the estate is valued at $4.2 million, Stanton said smugly. 40% is $1.68 million. Very fair for avoiding a lengthy court battle. I looked at Marcus and Brenda. They were practically salivating. Actually, I said quietly, I have a counterproposal. I'll give you 50%. Jennifer's head whipped toward me. We'd rehearsed this, but she was playing her part perfectly. Ayla, we should discuss this privately, she said firmly. No, I replied. I'm tired of fighting. If Marcus and Brenda think they deserve half of Grandma's estate, they can have it. Brenda's eyes went wide. You're serious? Completely. 50-50 split. You take 50% of all assets, all properties, all investments, everything. Richard Stanton frowned. That seems unusually generous. What's the catch? No catch, I said. You take 50% of the estate as it stands. All of it. All of it? Stanton repeated slowly. The house, the rental properties, the investments, the business holdings, everything gets split 50-50. You become equal partners in managing everything. Marcus grinned. See?
She knows she'd lose in court. This is smart, Ayla. We accept. Wait, Stanton said, holding up his hand. I need to review the complete estate documentation first. What exactly is included in this 50%? Jennifer slid a thick folder across the table. Everything is listed here. Assets, liabilities, ongoing obligations, management requirements per the trust documents. Stanton began reading. His confident expression slowly changed. He flipped faster through pages, then stopped, going back to reread something. The IRS lien, he said quietly. The outstanding business loan. The deferred maintenance cost. These are part of the estate, yes, Jennifer said calmly. When you inherit assets, you inherit associated debts and obligations. Marcus leaned forward. What's he talking about? What debts? Stanton's face had gone pale. Mr. Caldwell, Mrs. Caldwell, the estate has approximately $1.85 million in outstanding debts and obligations. That's impossible, Brenda said. It's all documented, I said. The rental properties need major repairs. There's an outstanding IRS lien from Grandpa's business, plus the business loan that's secured against the properties. So the net value is, Marcus started calculating. About $2.35 million, Jennifer finished. Which means each party would receive approximately $1.175 million in assets, but also approximately $925,000 in debt obligations. But more importantly, I added, the trust requires that heirs personally manage the rental properties and business interests for a minimum of 5 years. You can't just sell everything. And if you do sell, the tax penalties and early distribution fees would consume about 60% of the proceeds.
Richard Stanton was now visibly sweating. You're offering them a poison pill. I'm offering them exactly what they demanded, I said calmly. 50% of Grandma Rose's estate. Every asset, every debt, every obligation. If they don't want it, they can walk away right now and we'll see them in court, where they'll lose and get nothing. Marcus and Brenda looked at each other in panic. This is a trap, Brenda shouted. No, Jennifer corrected. This is exactly what an inheritance actually looks like. Your grandmother built a complex estate that requires management, attention, and work. The same things Isla gave her for 5 years, while you two were nowhere to be found. Stanton was frantically reading through documents. The management requirements alone. My clients would need to become active landlords, manage 6 rental properties, handle all maintenance, tenant issues. Yep, I said. That's what I've been doing since Grandma died. It's about 40 hours a week of work. But hey, you wanted your share. We need to consult privately, Stanton said, his voice strained. Marcus stood up angrily. You set us up. No, Marcus. Grandma Rose set up her estate to go to someone who'd actually take care of it. You tried to take a shortcut, and now you're seeing why she chose me. So what's it going to be? Take your 50%, debts, work, and all, or walk away. 6 months later, I sat in Jennifer's office with my best friend Rachel, who'd flown in to celebrate. So tell me everything, Rachel said, setting down her coffee. Last I heard, they were freaking out in mediation. Jennifer grinned. Oh, it gets better. They rejected the 50-50 offer and decided to fight harder in court. Big mistake, I said. Huge mistake, Jennifer agreed. They claimed Isla was hiding assets and demanded a full forensic audit of the estate. Rachel's eyes widened. Please tell me that backfired. Spectacularly, I said. The forensic account confirmed everything I disclosed. In fact, they found an additional $200,000 in environmental remediation costs for one of the properties that I didn't even know about. Jennifer pulled out a file. Then Marcus and Brenda got impatient and tried to file liens against the properties to preserve their interests. That's when the IRS got involved. The IRS? Rachel asked. Turns out, Filing frivolous liens triggered an investigation into their own taxes, Jennifer explained. They'd been underreporting income from their businesses for 3 years. I smiled. Meanwhile, I kept managing the properties, paying down the debts, handling everything exactly as Grandma wanted. The judge noticed. "How did the trial go?" Rachel asked. Jennifer leaned back in her chair. There was no trial. Once the IRS started auditing Marcus and Brenda, and once the judge reviewed all of your grandmother's video testimonials, their lawyer Stanton withdrew from the case. He literally told the judge he couldn't, in good conscience, continue representing them. "No way," Rachel exclaimed. "Yes way," I said. Then they tried to represent themselves, and it got worse. They accused me of elder abuse in open court, without any evidence. The judge sanctioned them for frivolous litigation. "What does that mean?" Rachel asked. Jennifer smiled. "It means they had to pay Isla's legal fees. All $85,000 of them." "But wait, there's more," I added. "Remember those IRS audits? Marcus and Brenda owed back taxes, plus penalties totaling about $340,000 combined. They had to sell their houses to pay it." Rachel shook her head in disbelief. "They lost everything trying to take your inheritance?" "Everything," Jennifer confirmed. "And the judge added a restraining order, preventing them from contacting Isla or coming near any of the estate properties." "Last I heard, Marcus filed for bankruptcy," I said. "Brenda's working 3 jobs trying to pay off her tax debt." Rachel raised her coffee cup. "To your grandmother. She really did know what she was doing." "She did," I agreed. "She told me once that greedy people always destroy themselves. You just have to be patient and let them." Jennifer gathered her papers. "The estate is clear now. Debts are paid down, properties are profitable, and everything's in your name, free and clear. Your grandmother would be proud." "She would," I said quietly, "because I did it her way, legally, carefully, and completely." Rachel looked at me. "Have you ever had family members show their true colors over money? How did you handle it?" I thought about Grandma Rose's final letter to me, the one she left with her attorney. She'd written, "Isla, if they fight you, don't fight back. Just let them take the rope and watch them hang themselves with it. Love always wins, but sometimes love means protecting what matters from people who only see dollar signs." I handled it exactly the way Grandma taught me, I said. With patience, documentation, and faith that the truth always comes out. Like and subscribe for more stories about people who refused to be victims and fought back the right way.